is to place you and Miss Mistily in a breakout room. It's a place really where you will have a private conversation with her, not on the record, so that she can go over the issues regarding the arraignment before we continue. If you're here for it to get.
No, it's okay.
You haven't.
Yes, 17.
Going to admit responsibility with an explanation or deny that you're responsible.
I'm gonna admit it with an explanation.
Tell me about it.
Well, I was heading into work. There's a hill right by my job. I seen all of the other cars coming. It was a white truck. It was bright. The sun was just coming up. It was approximately 10 o'clock in the morning. I didn't see him, but he was going so fast too that he didn't even attempt to stop. He didn't attempt to swerve. He did nothing. My record has been, I haven't had any tickets in a long, long time. And I'm afraid that this is gonna hurt some of for me to be able to move up in the company that I work for.
So if you admit responsibility, however, the court doesn't have any jurisdiction over the points, they're assessed by the Secretary of State.
Okay,
You can check online to see if there are other avenues that you might have, or other options that you might have with the Secretary of State. But as far as the court is concerned, there isn't anything that we can do regarding the points.
okay.
So tell me about the traffic crash. Were the vehicles able to leave the scene?
No.
Disabled. And was there injury?
No.
Well, it could have been a bump or a bruise.
I mean, I had some bruises, yes.
Okay.
I had a scratch on my neck from the seatbelt.
And the other driver?
Not that I'm aware of. He didn't go be checked out. He didn't say anything about that.
So the fines and costs are $155. It's due within 10 days from today.
Okay,
If you'd like to get it paid today, you may, back with the clerk protected.
okay,
Mail it back in. You can make partial payments if you need.
okay,
If you don't get it paid, we'll mail you a letter. And that letter would actually provide you with some extra time in order to get it taken care of. May I verify your contact information?
yes. My phone number is 231-886-0209.
And mail address.
1382 Sigma SIGMA Road, Southeast, Kalkaska, Michigan, 49646.
Do you have any questions?
No, that's
You are
it.
set. All set. I'm sorry to keep you waiting.
No, you're okay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Anybody else who would like to get? Mr. Lee, do we pronounce his last name Gille or Gill?
Yes, Gille.
Thank you. Thank you and welcome back. Once again, we're on the record in case number 25-5222FY. Again, Mr. Gille, you're appearing for arraignment purposes this afternoon, and you're appearing with Ms. Mistally, the defense attorney available through the Indigent Defense Council here to assist you. Ms. Mistally, did you have opportunity to review allegations on the complaint, nature of the offense, and the possible maximum penalties with Mr. Gille?
I did, and we will waive a formal reading of that felony complaint and her pleas of not guilty as to each count and request the assignment of counsel.
Mr. Gille, in order to complete a petition for court-appointed attorney, I need to place you under oath and ask you some questions. Would you please raise your right hand? Thank you. And you swear that the information you're about to give me will be the truth to the best of your knowledge?
Yeah.
Thank you, and you're welcome to lower your hand. Mr. Gille, do you have a telephone number?
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
989-614-5484.
And what is your mailing address?
I don't really have one right now. It's just my last address on my driver's license. I don't know. I don't get mail there though.
Okay. Before you came to jail, where were you staying? Where were you living?
Did you just hear what I said to the magistrate and okay, or whatever, to the person I was talking to in private?
No, she did not. We were speaking privately, sir.
Was that recorded to share
No.
with our attorney?
Nobody heard that but you and me.
Okay, so I guess I have to repeat myself.
Well,
Anyway, is this being recorded now?
yes.
Okay, yeah. Anyway, I saw a black and white video on the internet about psychotropic drugs being
Mr. Gille, Mr. Gille, just hold on. Please don't talk about that because it can be used against you. Just tell her your last known address, okay? Just tell her your last address that you remember.
Yeah, it's on my license, 1355 Mackinac Ave,
Okay,
Sheboygan, Michigan,
thank you.
721, yep.
Do you receive any source of income or assistance?
Yeah,
What kind of income do you get?
SSA.
Do you own a vehicle?
Not anymore.
And do you have any money in a checking account or savings account? Any cash on hand?
Not to give you.
Well, this would be to see if you could hire your own attorney. Do you think you could qualify to hire your own attorney?
Possibly, maybe if I save up some money.
But not right now? You don't have enough right this minute?
No.
Okay. So I will appoint an attorney for you. I'm going to remind you that you have the right to remain silent. Anything that you say orally or in writing can be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during any questioning. If you could not afford an attorney, the court would appoint one at public expense. You have the right to have the attorney present during all subsequent court proceedings. You have the right to a preliminary examination. In this case, it will be scheduled for August 12th. It would be at 11 a.m. with Judge Stepka. Also, on August 6th, you'll have a probable cause conference. So we also have with us this afternoon, Ms. Muggenberg, the prosecuting attorney for Grand Traverse County. And Ms. Muggenberg, for the people, do you have information you'd like me to know regarding bond?
Yes, Your Honor. When you consider pretrial release, I've asked you to consider a number of factors, including prior criminal record. The defendant does have 2 prior assaultive convictions, as well as at least 1, if not more, malicious destruction of property convictions. Additionally, he does unfortunately have a history of mental illness, including prior involuntary hospitalizations. It also asks you to look at the seriousness of the offense. Clearly, this is one of the most serious crimes that someone can commit in the state of Michigan, and it has a huge impact on public safety. The probability of conviction is something else the court is told by statute to look at, and in this case, I can say as an officer of the court that the majority of this crime was caught on surveillance video. The defendant is not employed. Sorry.
I didn't say anything.
The defendant's not employed, currently homeless, and talking to his family. He has little to no contact with them, unable at this time to reside with family members. So we would ask the court to put in place a significant cash bond at this time. We believe that it's truly the only way to protect the public at this point. Thank you.
Ms. Dilly?
Thank you. So the court will note that Mr. Gille has no prior felony convictions. His last offense was over 11 years ago. He is I did see in the praxis reference to one prior mental order entered by Bradford Gille County Probate Court. That was in 2022. I don't know if that's still in effect or not. My guess is it is not. That he likely did a deferral, and it's no longer under an order. But again, I don't have the lien, so I don't know that for sure. Sure, everyone else has it available other than the defense. So contrary to the statement in the praxis, 6.106, the court's not required to essentially give a 10% or cash surety bond. I believe that it is required for the court to set a bond. Subparagraphs 1A and 1B do not apply here, as we don't have a defendant charged with treason, murder, or violent felony, and at the time he was not on probation, parole, or release for another violent felony, nor is this a CSC or not robbery or kidnapping. So we would ask the court to set an appropriate cash or surety bond. Thank you.
So the court is very concerned about the allegations in this complaint. Certainly is one of the most heinous accusations from an individual that's been before this court in 30-some years.
Well, the tobacco, y'all like have the tobacco company and you're selling cigarettes with fiberglass and chemicals in them just to kill off the population. And you can't really accuse me of anything if you're doing that, so.
Okay, so I'm going to mute you for right now because I need to let you know what my decision is with regard to bond. Mr. Gille, your bond is going to be a $100,000 cash or surety bond. Conditions on the bond are that you may not use nor possess any alcohol, any illegal substance, or any controlled substance, including marijuana, any mind or mood altering substances, or any non-prescribed medication. You would submit to 4 times per month urine screens. You would submit to discretionary PBTs and discretionary urine screens whenever requested by a police officer or any court personnel, so you may not refuse. You may not use nor possess any weapons of any sort, nor use any object as a weapon. You will have no threatening, intimidating, harassing, or violent behavior towards any person. Be respectful of all court employees and care providers during the course of your case. You may not return to any Walmart. You should hear from your court-appointed attorney by the 1st of next week. And once again, your preliminary examination will be August 12th. Ms. Dilly, do you have anything further?
I do not. Thank you.
And Ms. Muggenberg?
Nothing further. Thank you.
Thank you. So for right now, Mr. Gille, you are all set. We will see you on August 12th. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And I believe we're through our docket, Your Honor.
Yes, that completes our afternoon docket, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.